Hello everyone, Coach Claudia here with Legacy Elite. Welcome to another episode of Waa Waa Wednesday. On this show, we talk about some of the different excuses we make of why we can't lose weight or why we can't get fit, get toned, or reach whatever fitness goals we have. So on today's episode, we're going to talk about the excuse that I don't have enough money. It's too expensive to eat healthy. It's too expensive to go to the gym. So I was kind of wondering what I should do first. If I should, give you guys some tips of how to get around that excuse, or if I should just really kind of keep it real, which I will do. I think I'm going to do that at the end. So first and foremost, I do want to give you some tips on how to get around the excuse of being healthy is really expensive. Oh, and Mom says hi. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Okay, so the first thing when we talk about saying that healthy food is expensive, it's expensive when you buy all of that low-fat crap, all of that pre-packaged crap that says, sorry if I'm cussing, fat-free crap, 100-calorie cookies, 100-calorie crackers, low-fat chips, baked chips. When you buy all of that, of course it's going to be expensive because they pre-package all of that and make it nice and pretty for you so that you believe that it's actually better for you. The reality is that all of that processed stuff is packed with chemicals that your body does not need. So my first tip to you is to shop the perimeter of the grocery store, which means don't go into the middle aisles. Stick to the ends. If you think about it, you have your breads, all of your grains, you have your meats and your delis and your eggs and your milk, and then once you come around the other side, it's all of your vegetables and fruits. Now, depending on your store, it could be reversed, but really that's the perimeter of the store. Okay, so that's the first tip. Do not shop in the middle aisles. That's where you're going to find all the processed, expensive crap that your body and your wallet does not need. Okay? So, another tip is to prep your meals. So at the beginning of the week, on Sunday, Monday, whatever day, before you go to the grocery store, you think about the week. You think about what you have planned, where you're going to go, if you have events, if the kids have soccer practice, a football game, whatever it is, so that you can kind of plan around your schedule. If you're in college, what days you have classes, what days, things like that. You prep your meals so that when you go to the grocery store, you know exactly what to buy. Now, when you need to save money, the reality is that you can't eat something different every single day. You're not going to have a gourmet meal every night of the week. So, you make a dinner one night and you package it up and you have the leftovers for lunch. So you can have some of the same meals, repeated during the week. So you can bake a bunch of chicken, make a bunch of quinoa, some salad, some beans. And these are the tips I give because I'm Mexi and I love beans and rice and, all of that. So, if you're in one of our challenge groups, then you'll be able to get a few more different recipes and ideas. So also when you take your food with you to work or to school, that also avoids you having to buy, fast food or an expensive lunch, a $10 lunch or whatnot at school or on the road. Now, some of you might say that you buy like the dollar menu, from fast food and that it's not that expensive. The reality is all of that adds up. And eventually it will be more expensive, and it adds up also in terms of your health, which will cost more at the doctor's office. But that's later that I'm going to talk to you about. Let's see. Okay, So that was basically it for the food. If you have any other questions, comment below, and I'll answer some of those things as well. So in terms of exercise, you don't need a fancy gym. I get it that some gyms are really expensive to go to. You don't need that to lose weight. There's something called outside. Can you believe it? Yes, you can go outside and you can walk and you can run and you can skip and you can hop and you can do all those things that get your heart rate up. You can also do it indoors. There's a lot of workouts that you can do at home, push-ups, sit-ups, squats. There's all those things. You don't need to go to the gym. Now, if you want something a little bit more competitive, something, where you think you need weights and all of that, and of course, weights sound expensive. I've gone to garage sales and seen some pretty cheap weights. I've seen some pretty cheap weights at like Ross and TJ Maxx. Zumba classes at community centers are like $3, $2 I've seen. And you can do that a few times a week. And the best type of workout that you can get is one of our Beachbody workouts that it's a one-time investment and you have a home gym. That actually also works for the people who are embarrassed of running outside or running on the treadmill. Believe me, I used to be one of those people. It was really, really hard for me to go to the gym and run on the treadmill because I was so heavy that I was scared that, people were staring at me. Or I was scared to run out on the street because I was also scared or afraid that people were just going to make fun of me because I was so heavy. So working out at home can definitely get rid of all of those excuses. You do a one-time investment in yourself and you have a home gym. You don't have to worry about paying an entrance fee, being embarrassed, or paying ridiculous gym fees that, you don't even use. Okay? And last but not least, this last part of this message is for all of those people that say, I can't afford it. And really, it's just BS. Because you spend money at the club, you spend money on drinks, you spend money on coffee every morning, you spend $10 for lunch when you go out with your coworkers. You have the new iPhone 5S. You could afford that. You have new Coach purses. You have the new fancy shoes to just show off. When really you could be showing off a nice healthy body instead of shoes and purses and iPhones that just mask the way you really feel inside. So I know there are some people that just really can't afford it. And that's why I mentioned some of those tips at the beginning. Vegetables are much cheaper than buying bags of chips and cornflakes and Rice Krispies and all of that processed food with salt and sugar and who knows what else in it. Okay? But for those of you who fake the funk, like, really, you spend more money. A bag of Shakeology for non-coaches is $4 every meal. All right? You spend how much at the club? If you're going to have 3 drinks, that's $30 at least. You're not buying your girl a drink. All right? So, and then the entrance fee, $50 at the club in one night. When you can spend $4 a serving on Shakeology. Or you spend $5 on, or $6 on a big venti, caramel, latte, whatever they are, at Starbucks, instead of having your $4 serving of Shakeology with all the nutrients that your body needs in one day for $4. So I'm just saying, those are some tips. If you have a rebuttal, just kidding, or any type of comment or questions, please comment below. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it was a little lengthy. I'll type some of the tips out so that, you can read some of that too. And let me know if you have any other excuses of why you can't lose weight. See you later. Bye.